Welcome everyone. I'm Mr. Kifita, popularly known as Mr. Excellence. Welcome to Excellence, Quest for Excellence, where knowledge is quested. Okay, it's the social studies. Actually, upper primary, even secondary level, they are there to gain, knowledge. Because we are talking of farming at a high level where we look at even the world. So last time we met, we started with farming regions of the world, where we talked of the prairies of North America. We mentioned of the pampas of South America. We also talked of the steppes of Eurasia. Okay. So we have 5 major farming regions of the world. And I think the remaining 2, we try to discuss them, to share knowledge. When I'm teaching, which means you are there to respond, being given an exercise, you answer, we discuss. As we are trying to do these videos, we post, and then you learners, you go through, and when the time now has come to meet live, you are there now to participate and share this knowledge. So it's about sharing. We are going for the downs of Australia, and we also have the belt of South Africa. The downs of Australia. Okay. The downs of Australia. What farming region is this? These are grasslands found in Australia. When we talk of Australia, it is the continent. Actually, the smallest continent in the world. Australia. So the downs of Australia, they are found in Australia actually, located in the Queensland and in the western slopes of the Great Dividing Range. This area is a very good farming region. It has got fertile land, deposits of rich black agricultural soil. It is covered by the tall grasses mixed with a few trees and shrubs like in the United States or prairies of North America. This area is dominated by the tall grass, as mentioned, that is used for growing of wheat. So growing of wheat is highly mechanized from land preparation to harvesting. Okay. The downs are also suitable for setting up, or they keep livestock like cattle and sheep. The animals now that are kept, they are highly quality because they are scientifically managed. So the many economic activities that are done here, we can mention of keeping of cattle and sheep, and also growing of what? Wheat. So growing of wheat, because of its fertile, wheat is grown very well. And they not only grow wheat, but even other crops like berry for commercial purposes. Okay, so we are saying that the downs of Australia. is found in Australia, in Queensland, and in the western slopes of the what? Dividing river, Great Dividing Range. Okay. What else can we try to? We can also talk of what? Soil, which has got rich black agricultural soil. It has rich black agricultural what? Soil. Agricultural what? Soil. It is covered with very tall grass, of course, for agriculture, because of the crops that have been mentioned, like wheat, agriculture. Okay, we can also give another point. Here we have the crops that are grown, like wheat. Keeping of sheep and cattle is managed very well scientifically. So this is the major activity, and they are followed by the what? Wheat growing. Okay, so they also grow at dairy for commercial purposes. Okay, commercial purposes, like when they have grown these, they have to export them to other countries. So which means they are mainly grown for sale. So from there, we also come to the steps of, steps we did. We can talk of the Veld of South Africa. The Veld of South Africa. So the Veld of South Africa, or Southern Africa, this is an open grassland area that is uncultivated. So this area is not being utilized accordingly where agriculture is concerned. Part of it, it has just remained like that. The grass is the main vegetation. The land is actually, generally flat. It has a low population density. Where exactly is it found? Of course, in South Africa, in eastern part of it. Okay, in eastern part of South Africa. When we talk of the way Africa is, and we place the campus there, you'll be able to locate the eastern part of South Africa. So I'll be able to be giving even the maps or areas where they are actually located, so that you'll be able to locate them accordingly. So like I've said, is found in the eastern part of South Africa. Okay, so this area is divided into 3 areas. So we have got the middle altitude, we have got the upper and the lower altitude, which are called the upper veld, middle, and the lower veld. Okay, so that's the way they are. When we talk of rainfall, it experiences a lot of rains. Okay, I like comparing just like in the United States or prairies of North America. Why mentioning United States? Because that's where it's mainly located when we talk of the prairies of North America. Okay, wheat, maize, oats, and are the major crops that are grown in the veld. They also keep dairy cattle. Okay, so dairy cattle are reared at the upper veld, and the middle veld. There we have keeping of cattle. I mean growing of crops, and even the lower one also crops what growing. So that's about the veld of South Africa. So we are saying that this area is uncultivated. This area is uncultivated. Okay, it is divided into 3 velds. The upper veld used to keep what? Dairy cattle in the upper veld. We have also the middle and the lower veld. Okay. Crops grown. They grow wheat, maize, oats as the what? Major crops grown. Which means there are other crops that are grown, but the major ones are these 3. Okay. Temperature. It's very cool and wet, especially at the upper veld there. For animals to be kept nicely. Even temperature contributes. Thank you very much. Let's wait for the work and try to see how we are going to answer.